Welcome Ghosts back to Bullet Catcher Gaming. Now, if you've seen our recent video, The History of Nomad, you'll know that we kind of took you on a mini journey through his entire kind of military career and with some interesting facts thrown in too. We're going to try and do the same with his three teammates from Wildlands. Now, we're going to start, as you've seen by the thumbnail, with Weaver. Now, there's not as much information regards to the other three as obviously Nomad because, you know, obvious reasons, because of some of the lore. There's just more there because obviously you played as Nomad throughout 2 games. A lot of the cutscenes involve just him and the story and stuff. But, you know, we're going to do the best we can and try and give you some decent information on Weaver. So we got a Discord, link is in the description below. We'd love it if you would like to subscribe and obviously hit the like. Hitting likes really helps their videos get out there, and we very rarely ask, so it'd be great. Big shout out to Sandylands, as always, absolute legend, helping me a lot getting through all of the info that's required to deep dive all of these characters. So big shout out to him. So let's start off. Obviously, name is Master Sgt Coray Ward. It's callsign Weaver. Now, Coray was born on November 12th, 1985 in Trenton, New Jersey. Now, sadly, we know that he was killed, and that was on November 23rd. That was in 2025, and that was obviously in Aurora, or the Aurora Archipelago. Now, before I get on any further, obviously, if you've played Breakpoint, and if you're listening to this, I presume you have, what do you think? I'd love to see in the comments below. What did you think of Weaver's death? It upset a lot of people. I personally didn't like it. I thought it was kind of disrespectful. I get why they did it, but I didn't like the way that they did actually. I just didn't like the way they did it. It was too early, and I just felt that they'd brushed him aside. I think his death would have been much more meaningful had it have come maybe later on. But what do you think? Let me know in the comments below. Now, like I just said, he was born in Trenton, New Jersey. Now, Weaver excelled in the education system, achieving a doctorate in psychotherapy before opting to enlist in the United States Navy. Now, due to his higher education, Coray tends to act and speak a bit more like a kind of professor, but he tries to play down his sophistication as to not to stand out in the crowd. Obviously, we know he is a marksman sniper by trade and, of course, a weapons specialist within the Ghosts. Now, let's go through his complete history here. 2004, he graduated from Princeton University. That same year, he applied and was accepted into the United States Navy SEALs. Now, in 2005, he completed his BUDS and was then posted to SEAL Team 2 in Virginia Beach. That very same year, he was promoted to the rank of Petty Officer 3rd Class. 2 years later, he was promoted again in 2007 to the rank of Petty Officer 2nd Class, and in 2009, another 2 years later, promoted to the rank of Petty Officer 1st Class. Now, in 2010, he went on to complete his Green Team, and he is recruited into DevGru. 2011, promoted to the rank of Chief Petty Officer. He's doing well with his promotions. So 2014, promoted again to the rank of Senior Chief Petty Officer. Then the same year, after a mission in South America, he neutralized a top ISIS operator and another person called the Brit. He was then approached by a member of the Ghosts. 2014, at the end of that year, applied for the Army Special Forces qualification course, which we know you need to pass to get into the Ghosts. 2015, he passes that course and is posted to the Group for Specialized Tactics. The same year, his rank changed from Senior Petty Officer to Master Sergeant, and that was a result of joining the United States military, or the United States Army, sorry, instead of obviously the Navy. In 2017, he was deployed as part of Kingslayer team to the borders of Venezuela, Colombia and Brazil to rescue hostages taken in the free Amazonian state. Went into a little bit about that more in the Nomad video, so check that one out. We're not going into a lot of detail, by the way, in terms of what happened to him in Wildlands, because we presume that you've played that game and you know his story as such from that game, and obviously his details in Breakpoint end right at the very beginning of the game. So 2019, he was deployed to Bolivia as part of Operation Kingslayer and Operation Fallen Ghosts. 2021, deployed on the joint operation with the GST, CIA, NSA and the 4th Echelon in Burkina Faso. Mentioned a little bit more about that on the Nomad video too. But in 2025 was killed in action during the events of Operation Greenstone by former Ghost Cole Walker, who we will be doing a video on Cole Walker because that one's quite a fascinating one. So that is his military career. Like I said, not quite as in-depth as Nomad's, but at least we have his full military career. Don't have too much info about missions or anything, but there is a little bit of trivia that we've got for him. So at the time of Operation Greenstone, he was in the middle of getting divorced. He was providing counselling for veterans for PTSD when he wasn't operationally deployed. He worked with Nomad since 2015. He has a confirmed sniper kill at 2,210 meters, which is pretty impressive. He's also one of only 4 known Navy SEALs who have successfully been recruited into the Group for Specialised Tactics. He's a quiet professional who prefers to blend into the background. He completed multiple tours of Iraq and Afghanistan as a combat sniper during his time within the SEAL teams. He also speaks 2 languages. Now, I'm afraid that's really all we've got for Weaver. There's not too much more information. Sadly, obviously, like I just said, his story came to an abrupt end at the beginning of Breakpoint. Let us know what you think. Did you like Weaver? Did you not? Be fascinating to see what you think of him as a character. Do you think he fit in? Personally, I loved the 4 main characters, including Nomad and obviously Weaver in Wildlands. I think the voice actors did a great job. The camaraderie, the banter, it was fantastic. I really loved that dynamic. But let me know what you think. Did you like Weaver? Did you not? And we've got another one coming up soon, which we will probably be doing Holt next. So keep an eye out for that one. Thank you so much for watching. Massively appreciate it. Take care, and I'll see you again on the next one. Bye-bye.